Welcome to Cycle World. I'm Adam Child, European correspondent for Cycle World, and we've got a genuine world exclusive test for you today. This is Triumph's new Speed 400. Now the bike was launched to the international press at the end of June, but we've got this unique opportunity just to have a little taste of what this bike's about. This is not a full-blown road test. We're going to do the full launch in November. This is just a little sample of what to expect from this new bike from Triumph. Now this is a really important bike for Triumph because it's the first time they've entered into that entry segment. This is the first time they've had a bike under 500cc for probably 40 or 50 years. But this is a partnership between Triumph and Bajaj in India. This is a brand new platform for Triumph. And this isn't a parts bin of something else. So they've not grabbed an engine from somebody else and some forks from somebody else. This is a completely new bike for Triumph for 2023. Let me run you through some little facts and figures. So it's 398cc, we're at 39.5 HP, 27 foot-pounds of torque, 3.5 gallon tank, it's 375 pounds with fuel, and the seat height is 31.1 inches off the ground. So it's quite a small bike, it's quite lightweight, and it's single cylinder. As I say, today we've had the opportunity just to get a taste of what to expect. And when you kind of ride these bikes, you already have a preconception, a pre-idea what the bike's going to be like, because we know Triumph have said the bike's going to be price competitive. So it's competing with bikes like KTM's 390 Duke, BMW's G310, and the Royal Enfield 350 that I rode on the world launch. So you kind of idea of what to expect and an idea of what the price is. But it's very different from those bikes. For me, it feels like a grown-up motorcycle. It feels very mechanical. It feels very robust. It's not a rev-happy single like the KTM. I was really surprised by how much torque there is from 3.5, 4,000 RPM up to 8,000 RPM. Obviously, it's a 400 capacity single, so we're not breaking the land speed record, but I was really surprised. I thought I'd have to come back a few gears to get it to drive and accelerate to overtake cars, but it's a single cylinder bike that you can overtake cars quite comfortably and quite safely. We managed to cruise at 70-80 miles an hour, and it does that very, very comfortably. And when you accelerate from 80 to 90, you don't have to wait a week. It does accelerate, it does keep going. It's really surprised me in that terms. I've tried to pick faults with it, I've tried to find faults with it, because when manufacturers build bikes for this entry level, they kind of cut corners somewhere, and after you've ridden the bike for a while, you end up finding where they've sneaked it and where they've saved a few pounds. But like, we've got proper Metzler rubber. Everything feels like a Triumph, as it should. If you remove the badges and remove the logos, that is a Triumph. There's nothing anywhere where I've gone, oh, where's that or where's this? We've got traction control, we've got ABS. Okay, it's not lean sensitive, but neither is any other bike in this class. In terms of a first impression, it's really impressive. It's going to be interesting when we get to put some serious miles on this bike, whether that's with the team and the guys in California or when we ride the bike in November, which will be at the world launch. But this bike sent the internet into meltdown at the end of June when Triumph unveiled it. And now we've actually ridden the bike. It's ticked all the boxes. It's hit everything that we expected and more. This engine has got torque. It actually sounds good. The clocks are informative. And every time I look at it and every time I try and pick a fault with it and see where they've scrimped the costs, I can't do it. So let's see what it's going to be like in November, and let's see what it's like when we get it against the competition. But in terms of the first impression, hugely impressive.